'cause you had a bad day. You're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride.
Hello students and parents, we've completed another week here at Bragg and would like to go over a few things that have happened recently and look at what's coming up here at the school. Just this past week, our 7th grade boys basketball team were named the Metro champions, and they did a great job. And in the Metro tournament, they defeated Clay Chalkville, Homewood, Oak Mountain, Helena, and in the championship game defeated Bumpus and did a great job, and we're very proud of their hard work. Around about the same time, our wrestling team competed in the Metro tournament, and Caleb Combs was named the Metro champion for his weight division. Carlton Cherry came in 2nd place as the Metro runner-up, and then Luke Pruitt and Crew Bryson both got 4th place in the tournament in their weight class. So wrestling and basketball has come to an end, which means this past week and I think next week there are few athletic events, and that gives us a little bit of rest. And this past week, our Students of the Month were treated to lunch courtesy of Buffalo Wild Wings. And again, we appreciate their hard work and their dedication and the example that they set. And we appreciate the partnership that we have with Buffalo Wild Wings. We'd like to celebrate some improvements on iReady scores. And this is an indication of growth that they have moved more towards mastery of standards and mastered the standards in many cases. So we love to see growth and high achievement in that. And so we had some 8th graders that were celebrating with some pizza for their growth in their iReady scores for math, especially. And as you know, we've recently had a little bit of change with the Chromebooks across the district. We're trying to implement a little bit different strategy to make sure that we have the Chromebooks here at school, that they're not lost or forgotten or damaged as much as we see. And so we're encouraging the students to leave them here if they don't need them. If a student needs a Chromebook at home for homework or for studying, research, whatever, they can take it home with them without a problem. The plan is for them to check them out with their advisory teacher at the end of the day. And if they can't with their advisory teacher, they can with their first period teacher if they have one of the different advisories, like let's say a PE teacher who does not necessarily have the Chromebooks, they can check those out. But if a student does have a device at home, be it a cell phone, an iPad, or probably most efficiently a computer, they can log into their Schoology, Classlink, all of that through the home device. They just need to make sure they go through the right channel, and that's to make sure they log into their Google account. That's their Jefferson County Google account, not sweetheart25@gmail.com or something like that. But their Jefferson County Google email address. There's also a link on the newsletter of how they can get to the Classlink Launchpad to where they can access Schoology and all of that. We've put a link in the description of this video of how they can get to that Launchpad. There is an app available through Apple to go onto Launchpad. And also, if you want to, if you need to go find the link as well, you can do it through the Jefferson County website. If you go to the jeffcoed.com and then go to services, and then from services, click on technology. From technology, click on resources, and then there you should find the Classlink Launchpad. So that should be available in the description of this video, on our newsletter, and you could do it through the Jefferson County website or through the app on your phone or iPad. So multiple ways to get to that. But again, they can check those out with their advisory teacher or through their first period if they have a kind of different advisory. We have started Black History Month. Thursday was the first day of Black History Month, and with that we have a Black History Art Contest. The theme is the evolution of Black music, changing the world one song at a time, and the competition ends on February 15th, and they can turn in their designs to Miss Jackson, Miss Irby, or Miss Allen, and the picture should show how the evolution goes of how music has changed and how it's influenced the world. Again, the theme is the evolution of Black music, changing the world one song at a time. Looking at the things that happened this week, on Wednesday of this week we held our dodgeball tournament, and that's always a lot of fun for the students. Had a lot of teams, and of all the teams, the 6th grade, one of the 6th grade teams won, so we congratulate them, and Again, that's not the old school dodgeball that I was used to playing in school. This weekend, we have Miss Reflections pageant that will be held at the high school. And also we will have a robotics competition that will take place on Saturday. Looking ahead to next week, on Monday begins National School Counseling Week. And we want to just take a moment to say how much we appreciate our counselors, Mrs. Irvin and Mrs. Perel. And they work tirelessly on academic needs, dealing with friend issues with students, on stress and college and career preparation. They do a phenomenal job, and we are greatly indebted to Mrs. Irvin and Ms. Perel for all that they do, and we truly appreciate them. And students, I hope you take the time next week to thank them for what they do. On Tuesday of next week, we'd like to wish happy birthday to Coach Quattlebaum, and make sure you tell him happy birthday or he may suplex you. He's our wrestling coach. So make sure you tell Coach Quattlebaum happy birthday on Tuesday. On Thursday of next week, progress reports will be emailed home. So parents, look for the progress reports to come home on Thursday. And then on Friday of next week, it's Miss Shelby's birthday. Miss Shelby will be turning another year older on Friday of next week. Again, no athletics next week, so fewer things to announce. But looking ahead to our future dates, we'll have dance clinic for those trying out for the dance team February 12th through 14th. And they will hold their tryouts on February 15th. If you have any questions about dance, please contact Miss Moore. We will have an E-Day on February the 16th. That is a Friday. That same day, the high school will be hosting a preview day for the upcoming 9th graders, our current 8th graders, and they'll go over some information such as 4-year plans, diploma types, and just other information that you need to know. And that's for students and parents. On Monday, following that, we will have a weather day on the 19th, and that week will begin our cheer clinic going the 20th through the 22nd with tryouts on the 23rd. And if you have any questions about cheer clinic, please reach out to Miss Kinsey Harris with questions about that. Our kindness challenge of next week is to listen. Take time to focus on what others have to say. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We should listen twice as much as we talk. So many times we listen to respond instead of listening to understand. So listen, take time to focus on what others have to say. Parents and students, we thank you for a great week. Everyone have a great weekend. We will see you next week, and today is a great day to be a rocker.
Because you had a bad day, you take it down, you sing a sad song.